closely. This attack against us says something else. If Madre Coca must send her sicarios to silence me, it's because she fears what I have to say. Queda claro. Madre Coca is afraid of what will happen if the people of Tabacal all rise up together and defy her. Why? Because without us, there is no harvest. Without us, she's got nothing. The way ahead is dangerous. That much is clear. But it is the way to a better future for all of us. Nuestra gente. Our sons and daughters deserve better than a life of fear and servitude. I, for one, will shed my blood for their sake. Will you? Think on what I'm saying, compañeros. Find your courage, valor. Do the right thing. La decisión es suya.
Got the location of a rebel radio transmitter that's been shut down. Let's go help them get their message out.
Oye, we got your helicopter.
I'll fly.
Let's ride.
Fire.
Opening fire. I copy. Fucker knows somebody's gunning for him now.
One of those legal coca farms.
So, like, can we get some legal coca here? For the altitude?
For the altitude, yeah.
You're not having any coca. You know, first thing headquarters is gonna do when we get back home is make us piss in a cup.
But the altitude, it's getting hard to breathe.
Shut up. Made it. I'll call the rebels so they can haul it out later.
Right. And then for us, it's cerveza time.
Santa Blanca commendation. Those Sicarios will be missing this.
Looks like rebels. Wonder what they're up to.
We've got a location on El Cerebro's chief assistant. He could be our best chance to get our hands on the mad scientist himself. Get to the assistant and extract El Cerebro.
I'm on.
Ready? Open fire.
Roger.
Is that pyrolusite mine?
It's honestly more modern than I was expecting.
The locals can thank Santa Blanca for that.
They actually ought to thank him for that, right? The cartel built the mine and everything. Probably safer than the other mines around here, too.
Deploying drone. I've got eyes on the assistant. Keep your distance and sure as shit keep him alive. We have to tail him to El Cerebro. Marking a captain. I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
Here's our intel on enemy locations.
Punch it, man!
Place. If El Cerebro is in there, snatch and grab. We want him alive, got it? Shit, we're made. The assistant's making a break for it.
¡Hey! ¡Hay unos pinches soldados yankees aquí, Merito! ¡Quiebren a todos esos putos!
Shit, they spotted us.
Taking a shot.
Drone is air. Born.
Who need that chopper? Stay low. There's got to be some intel we can dig up around here.
I've got eyes on the captain. And baby makes 3. Sniper, top of the tower. I call up for rebels to draw their attention.
Copy that, Yankee. Troops are moving into position.
We're good. We all in one piece?
We're out of the cage.
We got rebels throwing down with the cartel. What's our play? We good? Shit got close for a second there. Guns down. We don't need to frighten these people.
I'll drive.
Hola.
All right, let's roll.
Sniper up in the tower. I got a target carrying submachine guns.
Got an alarm.
I can't see squat. The drone's being jammed.
Roger that. Moving. Moving to a good sight line. Target acquired. Got the target. Got one.
Shut the damn alarm off. The drone's fucked up. They're jamming us. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
We're good. We're good.
I'm spotting another tango.
Yo, we got a small cartel element.
Where you got him?
Near the food container.
Hold up, they're gonna see you.
The drone is up. The signal's all bad. They're jamming the drone.
Moving to position. Eyes on the target. I'm seeing two narcos here.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us. Engaging hostiles.
He's gone. All right, breathe easy. Watch out, place is rigged with an alarm. I got one narco.
The alarm
on
is
the
disabled.
bridge.
I called the rebels for a diversion.
Hey now, we got a group of Sicarios.
Tell me where.
Inside the house.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area. Can't see squat. The drone's being jammed.
Looks like they're feeling froggy.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
You set off the horn. Chopper incoming.
Ready? Fire, fire, fire.
Copy that. I have a shot. Engaging. Chopper, down, down. Cover, get to cover.
I got you, man. Just hang tight. I'm heading your way.
God damn, that was close.
We got a chopper coming in.
Está bien, me rindo.
Chopper, hit the dirt.
Traigo las armas.
Necesitamos espera. A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Dispare! Ya sabemos
Enemy down.
están estos culeros. Vamos acercándonos.
Down, get down, chopper.
Gotcha.
My apologies. I think you can see why I might allow myself to be excited, though. This is a disturbing development. Disturbing development.
Don't blame you at all.
I mean, you don't look like the sort who would work for Santa Blanca, which means you're likely with the American government, which implies I'm in for an extended disruption on my plans.
We'll adjust.
I don't have to adjust. I blotted all this out already. Weeks ago, in fact. Maybe months. I just need to activate contingency plan Alpha Set 984.
Which is?
Going along with whatever you fine people want me to do, of course. At least for now. It maximizes my chances of survival while I figure out which one of my escape plans might still be viable.
I think we're gonna get along just fine.
Entrego las armas. Está bien, ganaron. Ya está. Puta madre. Ya está. Entrego las armas. ¡Paz, paz, paz, please! Está bien, me rindo. No seas cabrón. Está bien, ganaron. Ya está. ¡Paz, paz, paz, please! ¡Puta madre! ¡Ya está! Entrego las armas. ¡Está bien, me rindo! No seas cabrón. ¡Puta madre! ¡Ya está! Entrego las armas. Está bien, ganaron. Ya está.
Lydia will come looking for me, you know? You know? She always keeps tabs on me, even when she thinks she's ignoring me. I really ought to go back, or she'll worry. I could fire myself out of the back hatch.
I prefer you...
Tango heard the gunshot.
Get back on mission. Lydia will come looking for me, you know? You know? She always keeps tabs on me, even when she thinks she's ignoring me. I really ought to go back, or she'll worry. I could fire myself out of the back hatch.
I prefer you didn't.
But I've almost cracked this. You know how cold it is underwater? The issue of chemical binding? Not an issue. It ought to be easy to find monoethanolamine in Bolivia, right? It's just an issue of scale. Can I call Nidia Flores? She's probably busy, but she won't mind. She knows me. We're close. What am I talking? I mean, scrubbing? No. I mean, scrubbing needs 2 compartments. Wouldn't leave room for any people.
That's so?
I want suspects for a Colombian submersible that just had a breathing tube sticking out of the surface of the water. Imagine the heat signature. It's probably best I don't call Nidia till I have a real solution. Did I mention I know her? Do you know her?
Haven't yet had the pleasure.
Wait a minute. Unmanned submersible. That's the solution. Why do we even bother putting people in the sub?
No idea, pal.
We're at the rally point. I'll take him from here.
Thank you, baby Jesus. I'm sick of listening to this guy.
Now you know how we feel every time you open your mouth.
Pass, 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 please!
Ma'am, Nidhi will be looking for me.
Good, because we're looking for her.
They say you've got a good brain between those ears, camarada. Now that you're up Schitt's Creek without a submersible, you may have figured out that you need me to help you, and I will, once you help me.
Forgive me for asking, but what do you think this is? Compelling? Dramatic? The rocks here have been around for centuries, long before you were a gamete in your father's testicle, and they'll be around long after you've gone back to the dust. Do you understand? These rocks have more significance in the universe than you do, than your high and your hypocritical war on rocks. Are you taking me to Nidhia, or are we waiting for her?
Do you not understand that I will lock you up in prison, where tattooed neo-Nazis will use you as a human pincushion for their dicks?
The problem is that you still think that anything matters. Anal rape, cocaine, murder, it's all nonsense. Do you think the jaguars waste any concern on how they feel? Or that the rabbits they eat contemplate the name of God? Meanwhile, you're still lying to yourself, convincing yourself that you make a difference.
So nothing matters to you, El Cerebro.
El Cerebro? I am not El Cerebro. El Cerebro slipped through your fingers before you even knew he was there. He is quite simply gone, as though he never existed.
What do you mean we got the wrong guy?
Looks like El Cerebro planted most of the intel we followed. He led us on a wild goose chase while he bugged out.
Then who the fuck is Bowman talking to?
El Cerebro's top submersible designer. The sacrificial lamb, basically.
Damn, that's some next level supervillain shit right there.
Nidhia finally had the answer to her problems.
A convoy.
The investors in Mexico wanted their money. This whole time she had been trying to sneak it out to them.
Why sneak when we can force it through? Reinforced armor, heavily armed, multiple trucks, helicopter patrols, carrying $17 billion.
Mira, you can't be serious. If we lose that money, it's over. But when we're killed, what happens to Valeria?
There is no other way.
No, Reina, we're not doing it.
Ay, Boquita, corazón. I'm not asking. I'm telling.
And who do you expect to lead this convoy?
You're the only man I trust with something this important.
But what if I don't make it back?
I would never let that happen.
No more excuses. We want our fucking money ahora.
Nidhia will take care of this.
Sueño, do we need to make a change here?
Nidhia has been one of our best people for years.
Maybe too many. Maybe she's lost her edge.
Over time, I had seen many buchones come and go. When you're king, you learn to lose a few knights. But Nidhia Flores was different. I had taken her under my wing from a young age. She was the closest thing I would ever have to a daughter. She was my reina. If I fed her to the wolves, a part of me would die with her. You'll get your money, se lo juro. I guarantee it.
Don't make us regret this. Sostén tu palabra.
What's his name?
He's a doll, Tío. He doesn't have one. You have to be alive to have a name.
See, I imagine that's true. Nidhia, mi reina.
Yes, mi rey.
You know this expression. I love you more than life.
Claro, of course.
I love you, my queen. But not more than life.
Either way, we put the cartel's submarine fleet out of business. Could take years to get that program running again.
And El Cerebro?
The trail's cold for now. Bowman will keep her ear to the ground in case he resurfaces, but we're moving on.
This is Bowman. I just got word from an informant that El Baquita's planning something big in Kawani.
What do we know?
Nydia and El Baquita are desperate to get cash to Santa Blanca's investors in Mexico. They're putting together a convoy for a big shipment headed north. This is a Hail Mary. If they can't make this happen, El Sueño's not gonna be pleased.
Got a location on this convoy?
My informant didn't say. Get with him and find out what he knows. I'm sending you coordinates for me.
Roger that. We're on it.
We've got intel on a convoy of trucks loaded with cash heading to cartel bosses in Mexico. El Boquita is believed to be leading the convoy. Intercept the trucks and destroy them, and if possible, take out Boquita as well.
Great job taking out Boston Reed. He thought he was El Señor de los Cielos, but now there ain't no polvo flying out
Let's
of
go.
Bolivia.
Better not roll this thing.
There's the informant. Let's hear what he's got to say. Bowman says you've got something for me.
It's gonna cost double this time.
Take it up with her. Tell me what you got, and I'll put in a good word for you.
Okay, it's like this. El Boquita's jammed up, and he's got to get a shitload of money up to the bosses in Mexico, so he's running a big convoy up there tonight.
How big?
Couple of armored trucks for the cash, maybe half a dozen armored cars, maybe even a couple of helicopters. Serious shit.
Where's the convoy?
I don't know. El Boquita's being cautious as fuck. Only he and the drivers know the route.
That's not good enough. I need a location.
How about this? I know where you can find El Boquita. He's here in Kawani to make sure the convoy gets through. You follow him, he'll take you straight to the money.
All right, let's find El Boquita. Not a gunshot till we have the money in sight.
We've got intel on a convoy of trucks loaded with cash heading to cartel bosses in Mexico. El Boquita is believed to be leading the convoy. Intercept the trucks and destroy them, and if possible, take out Boquita as well.
Hello, ¿qué tal?
Taboos are made to be
Go on without me.
Why else do we gorge ourselves on holidays? Why are carnivals and feast days of saints? Santa Muerte is a dark but central angel of death. And that representation of death affirms life. And life, real life. Not that habit of modern living. But la verdadera vida trembles with the force of the greatest thunderstorm, with the violence of the oceans. This is the experience that Santa Muerte embodies. Come to us and learn more about her. Come venerate her, adorarla y amarla. She will help you become the greatest person you could possibly be. Do not accept your life as it is. Become more. May Santa Muerte bless you. Amen.
You have paid your dues, suffered the same hardships, accomplished the same successes as your male co-workers, but because you are a woman, you will always be seen as la trapadora who fucked her way up the ranks of the cartel. This is Nidia Flores, and orgullosas buchonas, plebes, you know who you are. Many of the women working in Santa Blanca have asked me how I did it. How did I rise?
Hostiles in the area. Stay frosty. Unidad bird approaching. Stay down. All right, we're all clear.
Deploying drone.